KSI, or LGBT, is one of England's biggest creators. Basically everyone my age grew up watching this guy. The other day I stumbled upon a few less than savory things about him and I wanted to talk about them here. Recently, in public opinion, KSI has fallen from very high heights. I want to go over every single controversy KSI has had in this video, so we're gonna start very early on. This was, I think 2009, was it 2009? 2012, sorry. Okay, so in 2012, KSI went to an event called Eurogamer, which was just like an early creator convention. And he went up to a bunch of female staff and board members. I don't know what the fuck they're, I don't go to conventions. And, well, I'll just show you.
Hey, I'm with massive tits.
Pretty weird, pretty weird.
Can I motorboat you?
Yeah?
Good. Right now?
Yeah?
Pretty weird. Pretty weird. In fairness, this blonde girl apparently came out and was like, oh, I found it funny. But the rest of them I don't think did the same thing, so let's just keep watching with that in mind.
Where have your tits gone?
Where have they gone?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because I can't see them. You're doing that fingering yourself.
Pardon?
What?
What the fuck?
I'm being nice to you.
Disgusting, disgusting. I forgot to shave. Oh yeah, sorry, where was I? Christ. He's like a proper incel in this vid. I mean, I know it's 2012, so like, he was a lot younger. He was 19 when this was filmed. I'm currently 18. I wouldn't dream of doing anything like this. Probably even when I was like 14 or like, I don't think at any point in my life I'd have thought this was funny or like okay to do, but whatever. This got him in a lot of trouble. I think he'd like lost a Microsoft deal or something crazy for it. He lost like a lot, dude. I can't even find his apology. I keep getting other KSI apologies. There's a lot. The next KSI controversy, and the one that genuinely blew me away because I did not know about this. And I don't know how quite to say this. The KSI rape face. So KSI had a recurring bit on his budding YouTube channel called The Rape Face, where he would
You're getting raped today. LOL. Rape face.
yeah, so it kind of just became like a regular bit of his videos to pull the rape face, which obviously insinuates that he's going to rape someone. And well, if you need explaining why that's bad, it's because it trivializes sexual assault. That's what the UK media said. For trivialization of rape, and a lot of women's groups were calling for advertisers to boycott him. And I think everyone kind of saw that he had a really quite a strong point. I mean, you can't really argue that the rape face is in poor taste. Right, I'm going to try and get through this next one quick because I don't really know how crypto works. KSI owns a crypto Twitter account where he tweets out all his favorite like meme coins and shit. So that means people buy the meme coins, which increase its value, which then KSI will sell all his coins that he got when they were worth less, and he'll make a huge profit, and then everyone else who invested in the coin is going to be left holding the bag, because it's not really worth that much, actually. And then he claimed it wasn't his fault and he didn't know anything, he was just being stupid. But I feel like no matter how stupid you are, if you're KSI, you realize you have a big audience, and that if you promote a crypto coin, it's gonna, it's gonna increase its value, and then he obviously purposely sold it afterwards. So I think that's he definitely just pump and dumped his fans there. Well, every YouTuber does it. I mean, best believe when I get to like a bigger status on YouTube, I'm gonna be doing a crypto pump and dump. I'm gonna be scamming all my viewers. I'm gonna make a fucking Finlays and be meme coin. On to the next one. This is the hardest one to talk about because I spent all of this morning looking for Prime. I'm genuinely about to walk into my local to buy Prime hydration. Oh, I forgot to shave. In my pursuit for Prime, I've got a flat tire, which is just great. I swear to God, if I go to another shop and don't find Prime, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm starting to think they discontinued it. But I did get this all-day breakfast wrap, so there's that. This is a low point. Fuck! The only shop that I thought was guaranteed to have Prime, and the guy asked me what I was looking at, and I said I didn't have the goal to say I'm looking for Prime. So I said I'm looking for energy drink, and I've ended up with a Thai Red Bull. So I can't really do a Prime review, but Thai Red Bull. Oh, it's flat. No, it's all right. It's not bad. It's just, ugh. No, it's fine. It's just not what I'm used to with Red Bull. God, that's like pure syrup. LOL! I really wanted to do a taste test of Prime, But I feel like it's so dead now, no shops in my area are selling it. And these are places that used to have like an abundance of Prime. They would be on like clearance for like 25p. They no longer stock it. I went to 4 shops in my town today. Not one of them sells Prime. I think, has Prime been discontinued actually? No, it definitely hasn't. It definitely hasn't. Prime Hydration hasn't been completely discontinued, but the brand suffered a major decline. While flagship drinks are still sold in retailers, Prime energy cans were pulled. Okay, so just no shops really stock it anymore because no one wanted Prime after the initial hype. Yeah, I could see why. It tasted like shit. I've had it before. It does not taste nice. But the controversy was that this is an energy drink, well, a hydration drink being sold at kids, but it contains like crazy amounts of caffeine. Something like forever chemicals, because there's these chemicals in it that are like really, really bad for kids. And well, the main controversy came from when a boy in Wales suffered cardiac arrest after drinking Prime, which is just insane. I mean, fucking hell. How do they get away with this? How is Prime still on the shelves, dude? All the marketing was completely like for kids. Like it's so clear. Like, tell me that ad isn't so geared at kids. The monkey has Prime! No adults watching that and going, oh, fuck, okay, yeah, maybe I will drink a little bit of Prime. Okay, I'm starting to become a little convinced. Actually, I remember this really well because my little brother was like Prime demographic at the time. And he just kept begging and begging for Prime, but like obviously it was in the news that this kid had died from it, and he would just get upset every day we wouldn't let him have Prime. My favorite thing to come out of the whole Prime thing though, and I think this might actually make up for the controversy around it.
Prime, Zach drinks Prime. Guys, we are back for the final part.
It's just quite sweet. It's just this dad that buys his son loads of Prime because he loves it. Wait, did I forget? Oh my god, I forgot to talk about the Deji drama. Oh my god, what a fucking idiot. The KSI Deji drama has to be some of my favorite fucking beef of all time. Basically, Deji came out and was like, just saying how KSI never like supports him. I think he had him like blocked on everything. On Christmas Day, I think like KSI, the Olatunji family like kicked KSI out the family house, and he was like, I'm gonna smash the door down and destroy Deji's computer. You ever speak ill of Deji again, I'll fuck you up, KSI. I'll get in the ring with you and I'll absolutely obliterate you in the name of Deji. It's just so funny how like a Christmas Day argument with his family became like a beef. I'm not gonna watch the entire hour and 20 KSI response, but I'm pretty sure it was decently well thought out or whatever. I don't know. I do think there is a pattern of like KSI putting his friends first over his family by the seams of it. I don't know. That's genuinely just speculation. Before we get onto the Lunchly controversy, which is one of my favorites, KSI also was lambasted in the press for good reason because he said a slur. He just outright said a slur, and before he even says the slur, he says how he knows it's off. Just you'll see.
Look, we need points in it. I don't mean this maliciously. The word.
He didn't need to say it multiple times as well. And it's the fact that like all his friends are just like chuckling along. Like, it's bizarre. He went on like an apology tour saying how he just didn't understand like the weight of the slur or whatever. I can't lie, if you get to KSI's age, which was, well, this was 3 years ago, so how old was KSI 3 years ago? All right, he was 30 years old. If you get to 30 years old and don't realize that saying the P slur is harmful, especially on a platform as big as his, you're just a bit fucking dim, aren't you? Like, if growing up in the UK, you know that word is really bad. I don't know how I honestly didn't even know this happened. I found this out yesterday. Lunchly ad. The fucking KSI launching Lunchly, dude. So basically, Lunchly was like them trying to make like a healthy lunch pack for kids. Or I say trying to, they're just, you know, realistically, they were just trying to get kids to buy their product because it's money. But the whole thing is that they're like, oh, it's got less calories, it's got less this, it's got less that. And it's like, well, actually for kids, maybe they should have more calories than 230 in a lunch pack. Like, they need more than 230 calories for lunch, dude. Kids need they need energy. The kids are growing. It's stupid. It's so dumb. And I like how like, oh yeah, it's healthier. We put Prime in there. We put forever chemicals in this pack. We put the same drink that killed a boy in Wales in this lunch pack, so fuck yeah, it's healthy. Like, what? Anyway, it fucking was moldy as shit, and it was disgusting anyway, like, because they put fresh cheese in. One of their main things are like, oh yeah, we put fresh cheese in our lunch packs, and Lunchables, they don't do fresh cheese, they do pasteurized cheese product. Then they quickly realized why using fresh, real cheese is bad, because it just molded in the pack. Famed YouTuber Dan TDM, who I actually met, I have a wonderful photo of me and Dan TDM together, gave me a little high five. Fucking what a fucking dude. But anyway, yeah, he tweeted at KSI being like, yeah, you're fucking like, I wonder if I can recite it from memory. It was like, what happened to YouTubers, man? I can't just not say anything anymore. Something about how it's just selling stuff for the sake of making money. They don't actually care about the health of kids, which is very true. Anyway, KSI obviously didn't like this, as he has like a huge fucking ego, and he made this video.
This is selling stuff for the sake of making money.
He is just hard to watch, is KSI.
His toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan?
They're not eating the Dan TDM fucking plastic toy. They're playing with it because they love Dan TDM. You're feeding them shit that's moldy. You fucking idiot.
Then promoted and made a whole video on munch.
It's very different. It's very different. He promoted a snack box for kids that is obviously like unhealthy. It's a fun snack box of like foreign foods that are like exciting. And I remember loving this video as a kid, by the way. Parents will look at this and go and see what it is. Whereas with KSI's product, it's like, oh yeah, this is healthy. Let's fucking give it to our kids. Fucking hell, it's moldy cheese or whatever. But oh, it's just ridiculous. Like, at least Dan TDM didn't go out and be like, yeah, these fucking flaming hot Cheetos and fucking, I don't know, bonbons. Yeah, this shit is nutritious as fuck, dude. Can I also just say, Lunchly is not healthy. Just because you're putting lower calories in a kid's food product, it's not fucking healthy for kids. Kids are growing, they need calories, you fucking idiot. All right, he goes on to say how people are being like really racist to him, and that isn't right. They shouldn't do that, that's not good. The most recent controversy, and the reason I'm making this video is because he left the Sidemen. Yeah, about a month ago. It's just not as big of an event as I thought it would be. So it comes across in this video like he's just a bit burnt out from the Sidemen. It's a mental health thing, and he needs to do his own ventures. You know, he was in the Sidemen for like 13 years, and he just doesn't really want to do it anymore. And you think, fair enough, you got to do what's best for him. And at first, I was completely on his side, really. I was like, oh, if he wants to leave, he can leave. But then the Sidemen put out a statement. They basically just say like, oh, you know, thank you for all the amazing moments we had or whatever. And, you know, this isn't exactly how we wanted it to end, but we got to do what's best for him. But then they throw in a little curveball here. Ideally, we would have loved the opportunity to give JJ the send-off he deserved. A proper farewell video. Time for everyone to process it and a chance to celebrate everything we built together. Unfortunately, JJ released the news before we had agreed on a mutual way of letting our audience know. So he just fucking like let them find out the news at the same time as everyone else. Like, he posted this video and then the Sidemen were like, oh, okay, he's gone. Okay, sick. He obviously had mentioned it beforehand, like, okay, I'm thinking about leaving. But then this video, as far as I can tell, is how all of the Sidemen found out, which is just shitty, man. If you've been like mates with them for 13 years, you owe them a bit more than that, man. I'm sorry to say. It's just insanely rude, in my opinion. Like I don't know, maybe I'm misreading something here. I'd happily be wrong. I just think it seems so rude, does it not? I mean, surely, man, those are your bros, man, surely. And then my favorite thing is right after he left the Sidemen, he posts this, or I think it might have been just before, but this is the kind of content that I think he's moving on to making. Look, man, I'm not trying to act like the Sidemen was like incredibly highbrow content. I think the last video I saw they posted was like Sidemen try not to piss too. First of all, why was there a first one? To be honest though, I would much rather watch Sidemen try not to piss than well, that. I don't know. Like, who is consuming that? Thick of It era was better than this. Oh, I forgot to even mention the Thick of It era. Fucking hell. Yeah, why does he write his sevens like that? Pushing 50, 70 years for just upping the age. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to talk about the Thick of It. We all remember the Thick of It, right? He just made a shit song, didn't he? I mean, that's all it was, really.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows, I skied in and they froze.
He just made a shit song and he didn't like that no one liked it. Basically, my point with this video is, how the fuck is KSI still as big as he is, man? This guy blows, bro. This guy sucks. Overall, his whole career and like the things he's done, the insensitive sort of jokes he makes, and You know, the way how he treats his collaborators, even his brother, just seems quite a disrespectful guy. And the way he speaks about other YouTubers who he just doesn't agree with is like, Christ alive. Thank you guys for watching. Apologies I didn't post on time this week. I've been doing a lot of them, going traveling soon. So it's kind of all getting quite a lot. I have an announcement that I want to say for the end, is that I've started a second channel. There'll be a video going live on it soon. Or it might already be up. But basically, it's where I can do unscripted commentary on things that aren't really YouTube drama. It's sort of like the Weekly Slap, if you guys know that. Because that's the kind of content I actually do watch on YouTube. I like commentary videos, I like making them, but when I make commentary videos, people are coming to hear about the YouTuber I'm talking about and not me. So, and that's fine. I enjoy just talking, and like, if people want to watch it, people can watch it, that's great. But basically, the second channel is for like having a smaller community that are there for my takes, opinions, and sort of personality and style, rather than, you know, big names or whatever. So if anyone's interested in that, I'll link it at the bottom of the description, but I really don't want it to be like a big thing. I want it to kind of remain a smaller community. So yeah, that's why I saved it to the end. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see me fight KSI. I'm challenging him to a boxing match right now. I'm gonna fuck him up.
So this is what the Olatunji seed tastes like, is it? Wow, that's delicious.